If you're over 50 and waking up to sleep wrinkles that don't fade with cold water, the problem isn't your age. It's how you're sleeping. Tonight, you're likely doing 3 things that are literally aging you while you rest. The worst part? Many of us don't realize our bedtime routine is working against us. I'm about to show you exactly which sleep habits are accelerating your aging process, your sleep position, late-night snacks, and screen use, and the simple fixes that can reverse the damage starting tonight. What you discover might shock you about what's really happening to your skin while you sleep. The sleep position that etches lines into your face. The first habit, destroying your skin, happens the moment your head hits the pillow. Your sleep position is literally carving lines into your face while you rest, and most women have no idea it's happening. Every time you press your face against a pillow, you create mechanical pressure and compression on your facial skin. This isn't just temporary contact, it's sustained force applied for nearly 1/3 of your life. The weight of your head, combined with gravity, pushes your skin into unnatural positions that stretch, compress, and fold your facial tissue in ways it was never meant to bend. Side and stomach sleeping create the perfect storm for permanent creases. When you sleep on your side, you're essentially folding your cheek into permanent creases against the pillow surface for hours. Stomach sleepers face even worse damage because the entire face gets compressed, with skin pushing and pulling in multiple directions simultaneously. Each night of repeated folding weakens the skin's structural integrity, and collagen fibers begin breaking down under the constant pressure. Here's what happens to your skin during these long compression sessions. When you're young, your skin bounces back quickly because it has abundant elasticity. But as women age, particularly after 50, this elasticity decreases significantly. The skin loses its ability to snap back into place, which means those temporary sleep lines start lasting longer after you wake up. Eventually, what begins as a temporary crease becomes a permanent wrinkle that stays visible throughout the day. The damage goes deeper than surface wrinkles. Research shows that facial compression restricts blood flow to compressed areas, impairing the delivery of nutrients to skin cells during crucial overnight repair hours. This restricted circulation hinders collagen and elastin regeneration, accelerating the aging process when your skin should be healing. The evidence shows up exactly where you'd expect. Women who consistently sleep on one side develop noticeably deeper nasolabial folds and crow's feet on their preferred sleeping side compared to the other side of their face. This asymmetrical aging pattern proves the direct connection between sleep position and wrinkle formation. There's a simple position change that can prevent this damage entirely. Back sleeping eliminates facial compression completely because your face never touches the pillow surface. Instead of being pressed and folded, your facial skin remains in its natural position throughout the night. This position allows unrestricted blood flow to reach every area of your face, ensuring skin cells receive the nutrients and oxygen they need for optimal repair processes. For maximum benefit, elevate your head 20-30 degrees with an extra pillow, a technique recommended by dermatologists to prevent fluid buildup and reduce morning puffiness. The supine position prevents the shearing forces that occur when skin moves against pillow fabric during sleep, allowing your skin to focus on regeneration rather than dealing with mechanical stress. If you find yourself shifting to your side during the night, silk or satin pillowcases can reduce mechanical stress by providing a gentler surface for the skin. However, these are supplementary fixes. Back sleeping remains the primary solution for preventing sleep-induced aging. Stomach sleeping represents the worst possible scenario for facial aging. This position pushes the entire face against the pillow, creating maximum compression and reinforcing frown lines around the eyes and lips, while increasing facial puffiness due to restricted circulation. But even if you master the perfect sleep position, there's another nighttime habit that's sabotaging your skin from the inside out. The bedtime snacks, inflaming your body all night. That evening snack you think is harmless is actually triggering an inflammatory cascade that ages you from within. That innocent cookie or handful of chips before bed isn't just adding calories. It's setting off a chain reaction of cellular damage that works against your body's natural repair mechanisms all night long. Your body operates on a precise schedule, and late-night eating disrupts the natural repair processes that happen during sleep. When you consume food close to bedtime, especially certain types of food, you force your digestive system to work when it should be resting. This disruption affects your body's inflammatory response and interferes with the cellular renewal that normally occurs during overnight hours. Your metabolism shifts from repair mode to digestion mode, which means fewer resources get allocated to skin regeneration and anti-aging processes. Refined carbohydrates and processed foods before bed create the most destructive scenario for overnight aging. Sugary snacks trigger an overnight insulin surge, which elevates inflammation markers like C-reactive protein, and these compounds break down collagen, accelerating wrinkles. White bread, pastries, crackers, and sugary cereals digest quickly and flood your bloodstream with glucose, creating metabolic chaos during what should be your most restorative hours. This inflammation specifically targets collagen fibers, the structural proteins that keep your skin firm, smooth, and elastic. Inflammatory compounds break down existing collagen while simultaneously preventing new collagen synthesis. Since collagen production naturally decreases with age, particularly after menopause, this inflammatory damage compounds the problem significantly. The result is accelerated wrinkle formation, loss of skin elasticity, and premature aging that happens primarily while you sleep. Specific inflammatory culprits hide in common bedtime snacks that many women consider harmless treats. Cookies contain refined flour and added sugars that create the perfect inflammatory storm. Potato chips deliver omega-6 fatty acids from vegetable oils that promote inflammation when consumed in excess. Sugary drinks, including fruit juices and sodas, deliver concentrated doses of inflammatory sugars directly into your bloodstream, along with other processed choices that trigger similar responses. The American Heart Association recommends limiting added sugars to no more than 25 grams per day for women, but many bedtime snacks contain that entire amount in a single serving. Cs that trigger similar responses. These sugar-sweetened foods and beverages contribute to chronic inflammation, which increases the risk of metabolic disorders that further accelerate aging. The inflammatory response from excessive sugar intake disrupts sleep quality and interferes with growth hormone release, which normally peaks during deep sleep phases. Trans fats, found in processed snack oils, provoke stronger inflammation than even saturated fats. Foods containing hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils trigger cell damage that disrupts immune responses and creates chronic inflammation that continues throughout the night. Your body actually craves specific nutrients for repair, not inflammatory triggers. During sleep, your cells need antioxidants, healthy fats, and minerals to support regeneration processes. Instead of providing these building blocks, inflammatory foods create additional work for your detoxification systems and immune response. Anti-inflammatory snacks support overnight healing and skin regeneration instead of working against it. Research shows that berries, nuts, and olive oil-based foods lower CRP levels and reduce systemic inflammation. Berries contain polyphenols that actively reduce inflammation while providing nutrients for cellular repair. Almonds and walnuts provide healthy fats that support hormone production and have been associated with reduced markers of inflammation. These anti-inflammatory foods work with your body's natural rhythms rather than against them. They provide nutrients that support collagen synthesis, reduce oxidative stress, and enhance sleep quality. The antioxidants help neutralize inflammatory compounds while supporting cellular regeneration processes that keep your skin looking youthful. But even with perfect nutrition, there's still one modern habit that's disrupting the very hormones your body needs for repair. How blue light steals your youth. While you scroll, that innocent scroll through your phone before bed is silently disrupting the very hormones responsible for keeping you young. Every minute you spend looking at screens after dark sends signals to your brain that interfere with your body's natural aging defense systems. The blue light from your phone, tablet, or television creates a biological confusion that sabotages the repair processes your body depends on to stay youthful. Blue light exposure fundamentally alters your body's natural hormone production and circadian rhythms. Your internal clock operates on a precise 24-hour cycle that governs when specific hormones get released. This biological timing system evolved over millions of years to respond to natural light patterns, with darkness triggering the release of repair hormones and daylight signaling wakefulness. Modern screens emit concentrated blue light that mimics daylight, which tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime even when you're trying to wind down for sleep. The disruption goes far deeper than just feeling alert when you should feel tired. Blue light suppresses up to 85% of melatonin release, delaying your body's repair signal and keeping cortisol high, blocking collagen synthesis. Loss of melatonin and rise of cortisol lock your cells in stress mode all night. This hormonal imbalance specifically impairs collagen synthesis, the protein that keeps skin firm and elastic. Collagen production naturally occurs during deep sleep when growth hormone levels peak, but elevated cortisol and suppressed melatonin disrupt this process entirely. Without adequate collagen synthesis, your skin loses its structural support system. The proteins that provide firmness, elasticity, and smooth texture break down faster than they can be replaced. This creates visible signs of aging, including wrinkles, sagging skin, and loss of facial volume that make you look older than your chronological age. The weight connection reveals another layer of hormonal disruption. Sleep hormones directly affect leptin and ghrelin, the hormones that control appetite and metabolism. Leptin signals fullness and helps regulate energy expenditure, while ghrelin triggers hunger and promotes fat storage. When blue light disrupts your sleep patterns, leptin production decreases and ghrelin production increases. This hormonal shift leads to increased appetite, particularly for high-calorie foods, and makes weight gain almost inevitable. The combination of increased hunger and slower metabolism accelerates aging while making it harder to maintain a healthy weight. Research shows that even 2 hours of blue light exposure before bedtime can suppress melatonin production for several hours into the night. This means your repair processes remain disrupted long after you finally put your phone down. The hormonal chaos continues throughout your sleep, preventing the deep restorative stages that are essential for cellular regeneration and tissue repair. Only total screen-free darkness signals your brain to release full melatonin levels. Put your devices in another room and create a true no-screen wind-down 30 minutes before bed. This allows your brain to follow its natural pattern of increasing melatonin production as darkness falls. A screen-free wind-down routine allows natural melatonin production and optimal hormone balance for youth preservation. When you eliminate screens from your evening routine, your brain can follow its natural pattern of increasing melatonin production as darkness falls. This hormonal shift activates the cellular repair mechanisms that rebuild collagen, regulate appetite hormones, and coordinate the overnight regeneration processes that keep you looking and feeling young. The restoration happens quickly once you remove the blue light interference. Within just a few nights of screen-free evenings, your natural hormone patterns begin to normalize, sleep quality improves, and your body can redirect energy toward repair rather than stress response. But there's one more technique that can amplify everything you've just learned and switch your entire nervous system into maximum repair mode. The breathing secret that activates repair mode. This technique activates specific physiological pathways that switch your nervous system into deep repair mode, enhancing every anti-aging benefit you've just learned. Controlled breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's natural healing state that operates as the opposite of your stress response and controls all the repair processes that happen during rest. When your parasympathetic nervous system takes control, your heart rate slows, blood pressure decreases, and your body shifts resources away from stress management toward cellular regeneration and tissue repair. This biological switch transforms your entire physiology from a state of defense to a state of renewal. Most people breathe in a way that keeps them in stress mode, even during sleep, preventing optimal recovery. Shallow chest breathing sends constant signals to your brain that danger might be present, which maintains low-level stress hormone production throughout the night. This type of breathing keeps your sympathetic nervous system partially activated, which interferes with the deep repair processes your body needs to reverse aging. Your breathing pattern literally determines whether your body spends the night in repair mode or stress mode. The 4-7-8 breathing method creates the optimal conditions for nervous system reset. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 counts. Hold your breath for 7 counts. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 counts. This pattern lights up your vagus nerve and flips your body into parasympathetic repair mode. The extended exhale phase is particularly important because it stimulates the vagus nerve, which connects your brain directly to your heart, lungs, and digestive system. When you exhale for twice as long as you inhale, you send powerful signals through this nerve pathway that activate your parasympathetic response. The 7-count breath hold allows your body to absorb maximum oxygen while creating slight pressure that helps reset your nervous system's baseline state. The physiological effects extend far beyond simple relaxation. By dialing down cortisol, you free up your natural repair processes, like collagen rebuilding, to work overnight. This hormonal shift allows your body to focus completely on tissue regeneration and anti-aging benefits without interference from stress hormones. Deep breaths pump oxygen-rich blood and help flush toxins, so your skin cells get more nutrients when they rebuild. The deep breathing pattern creates pressure changes in your chest cavity that act like an internal pump, moving lymphatic fluid and blood more efficiently throughout your body. This enhanced circulation delivers vitamins, minerals, and amino acids directly to your skin cells, while carrying away metabolic waste products that can accelerate aging. The improved blood flow also helps distribute the anti-inflammatory compounds from your healthy bedtime snacks more effectively throughout your system. The cumulative effects multiply when you combine this breathing practice with proper sleep position and anti-inflammatory nutrition. Back sleeping prevents facial compression, while the breathing technique optimizes oxygen delivery to your skin. Anti-inflammatory foods provide the raw materials for repair, while controlled breathing creates the optimal internal environment for using those nutrients. The 3 elements work together to create conditions that maximize your body's natural repair capabilities. This breathing practice amplifies all other anti-aging sleep benefits, creating a powerful nightly rejuvenation ritual. The technique takes just a few minutes, but continues working throughout your sleep as your nervous system remains in the parasympathetic state. Your body can focus completely on cellular regeneration, collagen synthesis, and tissue repair without interference from stress hormones or shallow breathing patterns. The beauty of this method lies in its immediate effectiveness. You can feel the relaxation response within the first few breath cycles, and the physiological benefits begin working right away. Unlike other anti-aging interventions that take weeks or months to show results, controlled breathing creates immediate changes in your body's repair state. Combine this breathing ritual with back sleeping and late-night anti-inflammatory snacks to unlock full night-long repair. When you understand these cause and effect relationships, you gain the power to transform what happens to your body every single night. These simple adjustments create immediate results that compound night after night. You now know exactly what's been working against you every night and how to fix it. Sleep on your back to prevent facial compression. Choose anti-inflammatory snacks that support overnight repair instead of triggering systemic inflammation. Create a screen-free wind-down routine that allows natural hormone production. Practice the 4-7-8 breathing technique to activate your parasympathetic nervous system and enhance every repair process. Tonight, try flipping onto your back, swapping chips for berries, powering off screens, and closing with 5 minutes of 4-7-8 breathing. Then notice the difference by morning. Try these 4 steps tonight and experience the difference within days. Better sleep habits create a foundation for vitality that extends far beyond just looking younger. If you found these tips helpful, hit like and subscribe for more simple, science-backed rituals for radiant health. Small shifts tonight pave the path to brighter mornings and years of vibrant living.